Hey guys, how are you? Coming in today right before the new year hits in to give you guys this expenses video, because I had loaded up an expense video prior, and I wanted to kind of give you guys an update on that because it's important for a lot of folks to know, because I'm always telling people all the time, oh, you got to get into RV life and this and that, and then a lot of people say, well, how much does it cost? And then I got to try to break it down by telling them, oh, well, gas or this or that. But it's still going to end up cheaper for you in the long run than it would be anyway, even if you're in a sticks and bricks, unless you just completely own your sticks and bricks and you're just paying taxes per year on it and nothing really breaks around your house. So then maybe you're okay, fine. May you be a little bit detached because you want to travel but you're stuck in one place. Well, then that's for the other video that I'll get into, of the top 10 reasons why you should RV no matter who you are. So anyways, going into the expenses by the month, this is going to be a brief video. As you guys see, I try not to make my videos too long so you guys are not too bored. So as you can see here, which I'm about to put right here and you guys can read along with me. So expenses by the month, let's start off with number 1, which is rent and housing. And right now that's at $0. So we don't pay any rent or housing cost as of September 19th, 2021. We pay no housing costs. And right now we're at the end of December 2021. So 0 rent. Number 2 is food, which we all need to eat, right? So of course we have to do food. Now of course, if you get any type of sorry, my back, you guys, if you guys get any like government assistance or anything like that, before I used to get food stamps and stuff like that helped out a lot, but I didn't have it for that long, maybe a couple months or so, because I only needed it for that time anyway. But for those of you who are struggling right now, you might be getting evicted from your home or from your rental place, and you know you need to find another solution and you still get food stamps, that'll also help you along the way with the food. So for food expenses, we do about $240 for the month. And now remind you guys, as you guys saw, this is a family of 11. That's including the pets and humans. So it's 2 adults, 3 kids, and 6 pets. Okay, so total $240. Now what I didn't remember to put this inside of the monthly food expense, but I didn't put in the pet food. I should have put that in. But the pet food, we're only buying probably once a month, and now that we just got these additions for the cats, so it's been kind of like a imbalance when it comes to like pet food. So I'll put that on another expense video in 2022 and then add in what we approximately spent on pet food. Me and Victor was at the Menards and he wanted to get the pet food at the Menards, so it ended up working out because it was a big old bag anyway for pretty cheap. So number 3, phones. So our cell phones, me and Victor's cell phones, because the kids don't have cell phones with like service. They have cell phones, but they use like the text now or internet or whatever, or Instagram. You know, they're young, they're teenagers, and we're always together, so it's not really necessary for them to have a separate phone because it's always an adult with them. So for our phones, me and Victor's phones together for the month is roughly about $110. We have Boost Mobile, so you guys already know 2 phones with Boost Mobile run you around that much per month if you have unlimited data and internet. Number 4, internet. If you guys checked out my internet video that I showed you guys which one was better, the Moxie or the Franklin, and yes, we love Cricket. Cricket is the best, and it's cheap. So for $55 a month, you get 100 gigs, and like I said, okay, with us as just humans, 5 of us using the internet, the 100 gigs usually lasts us about 2 weeks or so at the minimum, and that's us using all PlayStation and everything like that, TV, streaming and all of that stuff. It lasts us at least 2 to 3 weeks. And then I got this little trick up my sleeve that maybe I might put into a video that you could get extra 100 gigs. I'll talk about that sometime in the future. Cricket might get mad at me. So anyways, let's see here. So number 5, for gas for the RV. Now I put here varies if no movement, and to fill up the tank is about $200 to $300 right now for gas prices. So if we're not moving, like right now, we're not moving. We've just been like stationed at the same spot for 3 weeks. So another place rent free. So we just been stationed here in Ohio. And so we haven't been using the gas in the actual tank itself. But we do use the generator. I'll get into that as you guys can see here. So it's about $200 to $300 a month. Varies if no movement for gas, as far as the gas for the RV tank. So number 6, water. Approximately $120 for the month because of water and freezing right now. So the campgrounds don't give water after like a certain period. Like after November, most campgrounds, you can't fill up your water tanks because they want to be careful about freezing. And we even went to the Pilot J and they told us that their water pipes were off. So we couldn't fill up our water tank, which we have an 80-gallon water tank on board. We couldn't fill it up. So it was kind of disappointing, but we kind of understood what was going on. So as far as water is concerned, Victor gets these big old jugs. Is it 5 gallons? It's 5 gallons of water from Menards for like $5. So let's just say that, around there, right? So it's pretty good. So 7 days a week, average it out, 4 weeks for the month, about $120 because we spend at least about $30 at the minimum a week on water. Generator. Right now, we've been using it 7 days a week, every day. Poor generator. It's so tired because our onboard generator is not working again. So we use it 7 days a week because we got to power on our refrigerator and stuff like that. So at the gas prices right now at about $3.14 per gallon, it equals out to be about $100 a week at the minimum that we spend on gas to put in our off-board generator. So it's about $400 a month. And again, that's at $3.14 a gallon. So if you're out west or something like that, and you're not in the Midwest, but you're farther out west and the prices are probably jacked, or you're up in New York and the prices are much more higher, then of course you're going to spend much more money. So again, family of 11, it turns out to be $1,225 a month approximately, which is about $281.25 per week that we would have to make. So that's me and my husband together, or even just him, because right now Victor's the only one that's working right now, and tax season is about to roll in. As you guys know, I run the tax business, but that is only half of the year. So my husband works the other half of the year to cover what I can't do the half of the year that I can't work, and then he does the rest of the year too. So he does the whole entire year. I do just half of the year. You guys knew about my work camping experience at Denny's, which that's going to be another separate video that I'm going to do another work camping second video to let you guys know what the real deal is. But anyways, so $1,300 a month. Let's just call it that. $1,300 a month for a family of 11. That's darn good. Darn good. So we feeding the pets, feeding ourselves, all that stuff. That's pretty good. So if push comes to shove, as long as we have about $300 a week as a family in a whole, then we're good. We're going to survive. We're going to live, and we're going to be able to survive with all our basic expenses that you would have in a sticks and bricks. Still come out way cheaper. So all that, like more money than that will be covering probably somebody's rent, and then you probably make that about $3,000 and something dollars. Ridiculous. So we're still doing better than what we were doing before, and we're looking to a bigger and better future because we're going to be buying land, and that's the reason for all of this. I say it in all of my videos. This is leading up to buying a piece of land. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do a few months prior, even a year prior, in order to get what's best for your family later on. And that's the decision that we made. It's been a rocky road, but we're alive and we're surviving it. And as long as you can breathe every day, then it's all good. So that was the wonderful expense video today. I'm glad you all were able to come in and check this out with me. Please leave a comment below. I've been noticing that I get likes on my videos, but nobody's leaving a comment. I want you guys' comments. I want to know if you guys want me to elaborate on these expense videos, if you think expense videos are not that important or I should add additional expenses in, or if you're curious to know if we spend on other things that you might want to know how much it runs us. Please leave a comment below. It would be nice. That way I can interact with you all a little bit more. But I know this channel is new, it's building, so hopefully a year from now I'll get more comments and reactions from folks. People want to get into this van life. It's a cool thing, but it's also a beneficial thing for a lot of us, especially, and I touch bases on this, folks, us as color, colored folks, we colored folks. according to some. So it is what it is. It's reality. So us as color folks, whether or not we're black, Spanish, Indian, whatever the case may be, if you're not European white, then us color folks, sometimes it's a little bit harder for us. So we got to have a lot of our folks too that we got to help each other. And I'm not, I love us Caucasian folks now, but we have to be realistic. It's only been about 70 years since we was able to, drink water together. Call it 70, 75 years ago. So it hasn't been that long. We should not forget it. And we're trying to still climb up the ladder that's out there. So sometimes you got to sacrifice a little bit to do what you got to do. Our credit is not the best, so this is what you got to do. So again, if you want to know more about this van life and RV life, please watch the rest of my videos. It will help you. It'll give you some motivation. We need to be motivated, and we got to motivate each other. So you all have a blessed and wonderful day. It was a pleasure speaking with you all today, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm outie. I'm about to pause now.